A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Welcome to the December 2019 journal. That's right, 2019. You remember 2019. A lot of people might have forgotten about it by now. Not me. We're still living there because this is my journal slash vlog slash whatever you want to call it for December, the last month of 2019. Kind of the finale, if you will. So I'm not going to take up too much of your time. Enjoy the happenings and the goings on in my month of December 2019. As always, we transition into the events with a puppy. I'm going to zoom into teens. He's like, get away!
He came back for her.
The HBO Spawn series is also great. Here we are, deep in the AM. And my review of The Irishman goes live in the morning. I'll be honest with you, there's something about the review that feels kind of off, and I cannot put my finger on it, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I kind of feel like I come across as a bit preachy in the middle when I start talking about how you can break the movie up among multiple days, which is true, but I don't know. It feels kind of off. But in the end, the basis, the consensus of the review is, I really liked it. And so that is true. That's accurate. So I'm just going to let it ride. I don't know what it is. Just playing Mortal Kombat and Gypsy's just staring at me. What do you want? God, my hair's like doing a thing. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. Anyhow, as Oscar season ramps up, it's like from Thanksgiving through the new year, there are going to be a metric fuck ton of movies that I just don't see. They just slip through the cracks. It's already started. You know that. Lighthouse? Probably not. Just saying. Danger. Dogs. They just lick dirty dishes. What are you doing? But before I go to Queen and Slim, here's story time. So, of course, you know, Thanksgiving, and then you have Friendsgivings, and you have friends who hang out, and they don't call it Friendsgiving. It's just a bunch of friends hanging out, eating Thanksgiving-ish dinner, because the other group of friends had Friendsgiving. Anyhow, so at the grocery store, I got the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix, the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, because I was like, well, you bring biscuits to Thanksgiving-ish meals, but Cheddar Bay biscuits, fuck yeah! So anyhow, and then I left the cheese on the counter for a couple hours, and I was like, oh, the cheese is bad, and I don't feel like going to the grocery store, because I have to have this made by tomorrow. So now I have Cheddar Bay biscuit mix that I'm probably going to make and eat all myself. So I'm at the movie theater with really ominous lighting. And like, why are there like 30 minutes of trailers on movies these days? Like pre-YouTube, I kind of understand it more looking back because there was no YouTube. And now there's YouTube, and we just get inundated with the trailers when we watch videos on YouTube anyway. So just put 3 movie trailers on movies, man. Why is it gotta be like a half an hour ordeal? I could watch an episode of Gargoyles. What if it's good? Look, my hair's not always this tall. It's haircut day. I actually slept in for my last haircut, which I feel bad because my friend opened a salon. She cuts my hair. She does not give me the friend prices. She's like, hey, fuck you, motherfucker. You pay full price, which I'm more than happy to do because I'm all about paying for services and getting what you pay for. And it's just my way. I don't like free shit. Anyhow, unless it's a studio sending me stuff, in which case, fuck them, I'll take it. But when it's, you know, independent business owners and no, pay for your stuff. But getting my hair cut and then coming back to do a video on the Black Widow trailer. Wait for it, and Mr. Dickovich sitting next to Jim Gordon. Rent! 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 So YouTube Rewind launched today. So last year, YouTube Rewind was this completely detached, soulless commercial machine dumpster fire. So this year, they're like, okay, we heard you, and so now we're going to give you what you want. Little clips of videos with a lot of likes. And it still feels detached. Like YouTube is run by a robot who doesn't know what it's like to be human and doesn't know what human emotion is, but is trying to form that connection, but just doesn't get it, you know? Like, it's like YouTube Rewind was made by Lieutenant Commander Data before he got the emotion chip, and he doesn't quite know what human emotion is. So he's like, I have edited this year's YouTube Rewind video. It features clips of many videos with a healthy amount of likes and healthy amount of views as well. And Rye could be like, Data, it's something else. Something in here. You'll get it eventually. Like, it's just, YouTube's run by robots. I'm dressed up because I'm going to my Uncle Pip and his husband Ryan's Christmas party. You gotta dress to impress. Those are the rules. Looking for a health plan sucks. It's such bullshit. It's the worst. Basically like Washington Health Plan Finder or eHealth. You can go to either one. Oh, look at that. They have different health plans in different companies because it's a business. That's what it is. And so, and even then, like my primary care physician, my doctor, says he accepts this health insurance, and when I try to send it for that, they're like, oh, we can't find his name, so I have to call them and ask. And it's just oh my God, I hate it. I hate signing up for health insurance every year. I always procrastinate like I did, so I have about a week to do it, or I have to just accept the one that they auto-enrolled me with, which sucks and also is different than the company I have now. Fucking hell. I don't know if you can hear the Christmas music, can you? I have Christmas music playing as I edit the Ghostbusters trailer video. It's now up. Now I'm about to film the sponsorship segment that's going to go on my Jumanji 2 review, and I figure I'll just review Jumanji 2 while I'm at it. Edit that. Why not? I had my cup of coffee. I might need a second one. Danger, you want a second cup of coffee? Great. Are you coughing? All right, so video on the Ghostbusters trailer, that's done. And then I did the sponsorship segment that's going to go on Jumanji The Next Level. That was done. Then I just did the video review for Jumanji The Next Level. So that's all done. It's 4:30 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I didn't get a lot of sleep. That panting you hear is danger. Because he's killing Batman. Just loves this. They just kill this little bat. It's just anxious energy everywhere. She says it's not slowing down. Yes, it was. Batman. He's already beaten up. He's all, oh God, the monster is killing me. Ah! And she's like, all right, throw the ball. Oh, good catch. Okay, so I got a package today, which is funny. It's for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So I got the 4K collector's edition. They sent me the Danger just jumped up on the chair. Now we know which dog ate my SD card. So they sent me the 4K collector's edition, which looks like a book of sorts. I'll open it in a second. Also, got me a lunch pail with a Rick Dalton flask and a membership card to the fan club. This is actually really fucking neat. In terms of, is that a record? Oh, all right. I'll give them. See, this is how they get you. Mad Magazine. I mean, the movie, obviously. You know what? Here's a digital code. Whoever wants it, there you go. I'll even focus it. There you go. Thanks for watching my video. Thanks for watching my journal. Enjoy the free movie. All right, the 45, actually. I like that. Also, if you try that code and it doesn't work, well, that means someone was faster than you. But this is the only place I've given it out, so thank you for watching. So I got a copyright claim for my Wonder Woman 1984 video. And here's the clip. This is the problematic clip. The song for now, Gal Gadot returning as Wonder Woman, Steve Trevor rocking that fanny pack, and Pedro Pascal getting his rock on. That's enough for me. So that's it. That was the problem. There's only one reason for it, and I know. I'm sorry. They're minerals. It's not a rock. Crisis on Infinite Earths had a cameo that now made me binge season 4 of Lucifer again. But I'll totally watch Six Underground. What does Obi-Wan say here? Star Wars Marathon's still going on. It's just on loop. Empire Strikes Back's on right now. And I was just thinking, like, I love Admiral Piet. He's got to be my favorite of the commanders in the Empire. It's because I think he's probably a good dad, you know? He just seems like a guy who's working for the Empire, doing the best job he can, trying to take down the rebels, because he's like, no, I mean, they're actually the bad guys. But I feel like when he gets home, if he's a dad, he'd be like a nice dad. He'd be like a really cool dad. Like, all the other commanders seem like dicks, but he seems really cool. Christmas is just creeping up on me, and I've been busy with the videos lately. There's something I've totally forgotten to do that I need to do. So I always do the giving tree. I'm covering it up because I don't want to show you what the kid wants, because there's a possibility that the kid will watch this and be like, wait a minute, he got me. Oh my God, is Santa Claus not real? That's actually from this YouTube guy. So, incognito. I'll show you one of the gifts. Anyhow, gotta do it. Score! All right, sorry to the mom of the kid for having to vacuum now forever. That's one of the gifts. We gotta find the other one. All right, so I'm back home. I had to order the other gift on Amazon. And it's supposed to arrive Tuesday, which is exactly when they leave the mall. So I hope it arrives. Oh shit, I have Star Wars that day. Anyhow, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. But I got a couple of pretty good yields. God of War for the Vita. I like getting hard copies of Vita games because I love the system. And it was $29.99. GameStop. I know, don't judge me too harshly, they're the ones who had it. But if you can find God of War with the case, hard copy, for $30 or less, it's a good price for it. I've seen it go for $30 online. Difference is, it was here right in front of me right now. So if you can find it for less than $30, snatch that up. It's a good price for it. Also, Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS was on sale at Target for $20. I had Mario Kart 7 back in the day. Of course, traded it in for 75 cents or whatever GameStop was giving me for it at the time. But I've always wanted it back, you know? I've just always wanted that game back. So hey, for $20, yeah. But I mean, even if I never play it, which I will, but I probably won't play it too often. But I like having it. So I guess Rotten Tomatoes did a thing with Kevin Hart and The Rock where they were reading reviews for each other's movies. And they had to guess what movie they were talking about. And they read this.
The movie is stupid, dumb, and ridiculous. But the end brings it home in a way that actually might be a good time. Only if you're drunk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stupid, fun, and ridiculous, but it might be a good time.
Yeah,
If you're drunk.
Yeah.
Got him. Baywatch.
No.
Bath time, shithead.
Rampage.
Oh, another animal hater. Another animal hater, whoever you are. Oh my God. Son of a bitch.
Okay, first of all, he didn't mean it. No, he didn't mean it, Chips. However, how you read that phrase is very important. The delivery is key. I'm glad Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart could see the literary prowess of my reviews. So just settling down to edit my Rise of Skywalker review, a movie I wasn't really a fan of. And then the second toy for the gift giving tree, that came today. And I totally forgot. I have to bring it there because they leave the mall in about 3 hours. So I got to go to the mall and get that done. Which I showed you I got him kinetic sand. But I can't show you the other gift because if a kid out there gets kinetic sand, then you'd be like, oh, cool, I got kinetic sand. Maybe it was from that video I may or may not have seen on YouTube. But if I show you both gifts, and there's a kid out there who gets both of these gifts, then if it is the kid, then he'll be able to piece it together. And is more likely to piece it together anyway. And he'll be like, oh, my parents didn't actually get me that, or Santa Claus isn't real. And I don't want a kid to be able to piece that together. But I do need to go to the mall. So I'm going to get that done. And then I'm going to edit my Rise of Skywalker review. And then I'm going to see the bloodbath in the comment section. It's going to be fun. So I'm exporting my Rise of Skywalker review. And I got this real dickhead idea in the thumbnail. Have me look all excited. Maybe have the curtain cape, lightsaber, smiling, pointing. And then the review starts. Which is really trollish. Which I've done before. I've had purposely had a different face in the thumbnail. But it's not been Star Wars. So I woke up to my Rise of Skywalker review being #1 trending on YouTube. Not just trending, but #1 trending. Thank you all for that. That's because of you. Without all of you watching it and passing it around, it would not be there. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm just tired right now. I'm like, I just woke up. That's the way it is. It takes me a while to actually wake up after I wake up. Someone in the comment section of my Rise of Skywalker review said, congrats on trending, but I feel like YouTube may have picked it for the thumbnail and didn't watch the review. Which I could totally see happening. Which inspires me to troll more, but that's a legit thought. I can see that. So this is my frustration right here. So I have the GCHD Mark II weak component cables trying to play Game Boy Advance games on this new PVM that I got, and it's splitting the screen. Anyhow, I have tried everything and I can't fix it. So I enjoyed the day of being on the trending page. It was funny because I was #1 on the trending page for all of the day yesterday, and thank you all for that. And then before I went to bed, I dipped down to about 5, and now I am not on it at all. So I went from 1 to 5 to 0, which is strange. I don't know how you go from 1 to 5. I know how you go from 1 to 5, but from 5 to 0, that's weird. Trending page continues to baffle, but it was a good day nonetheless. I forgot I had to do a video on cats today, so I just got back from Cats. Cats was not good. I did it. It worked. You need something called Swiss. Software called Swiss to put on your SD card. Don't you look at how messy my room is in the reflection. I'm pretty pumped right now. So while filming my Rise of Skywalker spoiler video, the lights, all the power in that room went out. So I go down to the circuit breaker and I flip the breaker back on. It tripped the breaker somehow. Does it again, and I'm like, huh, and it starts giving me that weird electrical burning smell. So anyhow, I did that a couple times, and then I Google it, and it's pretty much like, don't keep flipping the breaker back. It's an electrical fire hazard, so I have to call an electrician, move everything I filmed to another room, probably my bedroom. Anyhow, I'm not even done with the video, so I figure I'll edit what I have, move everything, and then continue filming. What a pain in the ass. So, moved it all to my bedroom, and I have to call an electrician. But I gotta finish this video first. A whole St. Jude commercial just came on. Like, a whole infomercial. It's amazing what they do, but now I'm gonna like cry.
Right? Yeah, you're right. You go to Japan and they have like all this Sanrio.
All right, ready? We're gonna take a picture.
Oh, that's the internet.
I know.
There's
I know. I'm taking video.
Sanrio Park in Tokyo. Is it in Tokyo?
Internet must see you,
The
Buzz.
Sanrio, the Hello Kitty. Yeah.
Professional face. Brought to you by Water. My friends Adam and Morgan, they went to Japan recently and picked me up something for Christmas, which is Final Fantasy VI for the Super Famicom in the box. And it should go on this shelf downstairs. A big part of me wants to put it upstairs in my nerd room with my Super Nintendo games in the boxes, but I feel like they should go around here somewhere. Maybe next to Marty. That's good for now. Just a palate cleanser. And he never came back again, because that would be weird. It's about to go to my uncle's Christmas Eve party. Every Christmas Eve he has family over and pig out and drink and eat, and it's fun. Family stuff. But I also want to do a video on Uncut Gems. I just saw that. I feel like that can be my last movie review before the top 10 best and worst of the year. Because in reality, at this point in the year, it's like, I've seen the movies I'm going to see. It's just the way it is. It's Christmas morning. Merry Christmas. I'm still getting over this cold. It's like it's lingering, so I kind of got shit sleep last night. But heading out to my brother's, where we all meet up, and for the Christmas gift exchange. Merry Christmas, puppies. Christmas puppies. Christmas puppies. Christmas puppies. Christmas puppies. He's like, shit, fuck, what are you doing? You're making sense. So, my top 10 best movies of 2019 video It's exporting now. I'll get it up and it'll go live at 6 a.m. I suspect some people will. I don't know. I think longtime subscribers, they get me. I feel like people who maybe haven't been with me for as long will be like, why on earth is Shazam above the Irishman? Which I kind of understand, you know? I understand that reaction. But I can look at this list, look myself in the eye, and be like, I agree with that list. That is your list. And I can sleep at night. Because it's honest. So Vanessa got me a gift that she considered, half a real gift, half a troll gift? And I consider it 100% real.
Does it look... You can see that it's from Japan, right?
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I was like, I don't remember what it looks like because I bought it.
So when everyone was in Japan, like Adam got me the Super Famicom version of Final Fantasy VI. Vanessa got me the Mega CD version of Night Trap. I think I own everything I need.
It's almost like you were in Japan with us.
Almost. But I was here with these little shits. I always said if I had a cat, I'd name him Alphador. Also, I love this segment in the game. All the filming equipment, the studio stuff is still in my bedroom because I still need to get in contact with an electrician. But I want to thank you for the love I got on my top 10 best and worst lists of 2019. I know they're not the most professional lists, nor are they supposed to be, nor do I ever claim they are. But thank you for the love. I'm pretty sure right now, my top 10 worst list, I think it has the best like to dislike ratio of any of my top 10 lists. That'll probably change, but I feel the love. This is one of the most stress-inducing scenes I'm about to do in Chrono Trigger. I can only compare it to the underwater level in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES game. It's just anxiety. It's one of those things, if you fail, you just reset the game. I think the reason this scene gives me anxiety is because when I was younger and I was playing Chrono Trigger and it said enter the password, it's her name, I was like, well, where do I enter the password? I didn't understand that you had to push the buttons, the L, A, R, and A buttons. And so I didn't know how to enter the name. And she got her legs cut off and I had to reset it, which means I didn't save it in between when I beat that sand boss. So I had to redo that. And every time I come here, it just gives me sweats. Well, it's New Year's Eve, end of the decade. I don't even have anything crazy or grand planned. My friend Tom is coming over and we're hanging out. And that'll be fun. That's how I'll do it. Funny thing is I've waited for a while to post on my Instagram or somewhere the intro to 2020. Like, I'm Hugh Downs, I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Have the text that says I've been waiting years for this because I have. Then I've noticed a lot of other people are already doing it. So I'm not going to. Don't want to be cliche. So that's it. That's the epic conclusion of a month in the life. Not just a month in the life. It's the conclusion of the month of the life of the year in the life. 2019. January 2019 through December 2019. And thank you all for people who stuck around for it. I know it wasn't for everybody, and I totally get that. Some people are like, dude, I just come for the movie reviews, and that's cool. For people who wanted to see a little more, you know, I wanted to show you a little more, because really, if you see someone's reviews online, you only know part of them, you know, like part of the life, you know, a very small section of life. And I wanted to show people a little more. I didn't want you to be like, that's all we know of the guy is the floating torso, the jump cuts, and the red background. And while personality can shine through in movie reviews, and I like to think I make an effort to do so, still there's just more. And I wanted to show that. And thank you again for sticking around. And I'm getting all nostalgic, but this is the end of it. You know, I don't really plan on doing this in 2020. It was just something I wanted to do for a year, and I did it. Maybe I'll do Instagram posts if there's something worth, like, oh, that'd be like a journal entry or an Instagram video or something. But it's already, we're in February, and I haven't done anything for January. So even if I did start, it'd be like, there's a missing month. So I wanted to give you a year glimpse of a glimpse. And actually, a funny little thing I almost forgot to tell you, as I came back to record this and slip this right in here. in the thumbnail for each one of the journals, each month's journal. For the font of the month, there's a color in there. And that color is the color I associate to that month. Like if I think of the calendar year just sprawled out in front of me, it starts in September and ends in August, funny enough, probably because of school when I was a kid. And that calendar is a certain color in my head. the mental calendar is. And the color in the font of the month in each month's thumbnail. That's the color I associate with that month. So another little peek into my brain. Anyhow, I'm rambling. Thank you very much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you going on this little year-long journey with me, and we're going to get out of here. I will see you in the comment sections. I will see you with the movie reviews that I will consistently bring you, or topics of talking about trailers or whatever. Movie reviews, trailers, and Joker things. As always, we get out of here with Bounce with a puppy. Yetsy's dog. So good.